Hi guys. Okay, so this video is the same day that I uploaded my fitness tips for like motivation and everything, or what I do. Now I'm gonna show you more of that, and I have two things I kind of want to show you. One is an organizable way to have everything about fitness and health and motivation of your choice. Like, motivation, but you don't know what to do with it or where to put it. Like if you print it, or even if you like want to write it down on some note cards or whatever. And the other way is a great way to remind yourself of what not to eat and what to eat. I tend to not even care sometimes, but I'm really strict right now, so I I have it right here so I can just look at it before I'm eating. Like, okay, this is what I could eat instead of that. Okay? So the first thing I have here is a binder. Now, preferably, I wanted to use, um, it was like this. I wanted to use one of these where they have like a plastic, but this is for school, so I don't have another one. So I just used the binder that I keep my piano things in here. So I just have like a folder to divide it. So that's what it looks like. And when you open it, it just has some stuff that I use for my piano. And then it comes to a little folder slash divider, okay? I use that to divide the two kinds of things I have here. Now you might recognize this, wrong way. You might recognize this from my other video. So the only thing I did was take one of those sheet protectors and I just simply put them in there. It's very, very, very easy. All I do is flip through it, and while you're working out, or even if you're like in a moment where you want to give up, just read it and go through it because it will help you. And then these are just some extra workouts. These are workout songs. Okay, so that's very easy, and if you keep track, for instance, if you have a notebook, that's a different story, but if you have like loose leaf paper and you write down your goals and everything, or like what you did like as a food diary or like a plan, you can easily just put them in the pocket that it comes with. So that's one way, and I thought that was pretty cool. Actually, I have three ways though. The second way is, I'll do this. You're gonna need 2 cups. I recommend plastic because they're just, they're better. So I had a lot of workouts that were printed, like they were listed. So all I did was cut them into little strips. So they're gonna look like that. Okay. Now what I did was I put one. It's washable, so it's gonna come out, but it says daily workout, and then this one says done. I'm starting with 5, so I would just I put all of the strips in here of workouts, different kinds, different timing, and different numbers of how much you do it for. So I just shake it up, I don't look, I pull it out, and this one says 30 butt kickers. So I would do 30 butt kickers, and when I finished, I would just place it into the done cup. It means I've done it, and I'm good. So I did 5 today. I'm keeping it 5 for now. As I get used to it, I'll go up more, like maybe by 1, like 6 more. 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. And I saw this idea on Pinterest, and I thought it was pretty cool. So it's an easy way to surprise myself and my body, so I don't know what's coming. So that's pretty cool, and I just keep that on my desk. So, okay. now this last one I think is probably one of my favorites because I didn't think about it, but yes. So first you can have a bulletin board or just simply a whiteboard. Just make sure it's big enough. So this is, that's the size of the board. And you turn it around, looks like that. So what I, oh, right here. So what I did, push this down. What I did was basically just tape them. I didn't tape them all together. I taped them one by one on top. So, for instance, the how to pack your lunch one. That's okay. This is what I can have for lunch or when I'm lunching for school. And then I can flip it. Maybe I don't really want to go and work out. I'm kind of lazy. These are things and ways I can still keep my metabolism up. Okay, now let's say I'm kind of hungry. These are easy foods and drinks. Most of them are foods that I can eat that are healthy and will keep my metabolism up, burning calories. This is, again, if I ever get hungry or I just want to know and I'm going grocery shopping, some veggies, fruits, grains, spices, and then seafood and drinks. Is there a last one? No, that's just a long column. Oh yeah, that one says beans. But, yeah, so that's that. That kind of fell. So, next to that, I'll pick it up later. Next to that, you can see I divided it. It says food plan. Now, it's not telling me what to eat specifically per day. It's saying the foods that I should be eating on a daily basis. So, for example, it says more greens as in anything that's green. Mostly everything that's green is good for you. Lettuce, broccoli, celery, asparagus, pepper, Next it's H2O, of course, water. It says more on the good things and no on the bad things. You can see right here it says no. This one says more veggies. I would have put that with the top one, which is more greens, but of course there are tons of veggies that are not green, so I added that. Next, it says no processed foods. So this basically includes things like TV dinners or prepackaged meals, even if it says it's like low calorie or whatever, just don't, because you're still gonna intake bad things in your body and you don't want that. So the next one is more lean meats. Of course, everyone knows that meat is good for you, and if you are a vegetarian and you're against meat, that's okay. There are other substitutions, but you really do need iron and everything, and that's where we get our iron and protein from, meat. So it does good things for our body. It just depends on which ones you eat. Don't eat the fat, of course. Don't eat the skin. I know the skin is the best part, but don't. Lean meats, whole grains. Whole grains are wonders. Calcium, which is dairy. Try to do everything low fat cheese. But I don't eat cheese on a daily basis anyway, so that's fine for me. And I do eat yogurt, so I get Greek yogurt, low fat yogurt. It's really good. Unsweetened nuts, just regular nuts that have like no sugar or salt. And then whole wheat bread, cereals, things like that. And then it says try to cut out fast food, which of course McDonald's, Burger King, all of that stuff. 100 calories, snacks. I know a lot of them are good, and I know that. Take it from me, but they're just not worth it because there are a lot of other healthier things. Sugary protein bars. Protein bars are so good. And if you do like protein bars, just make sure you read the labels. Make sure that it's not covered in sugar. Go for natural ones. So you can always take one, of course, on the go just to fill you up. But I don't recommend it every single day. Maybe at least once a week. just at least, because I know they're really good. And then TV dinners. Those are those prepackaged meals that are frozen, kept in your fridge, and you just heat them up. No, don't. Don't. Even if they're like lean cuisine or it's still not worth it. You're still intaking bad things. That's processed. You don't know what they put in that before they cooked it. Um, so yeah, that I think that's everything. Yes, that's everything. Those are just some more tips and help on how to stay motivated and organize your motivation if you have a lot of it like me. And stay tuned for my next video, which will probably be right after this one. So I'm making a lot of videos today because I really have nothing else to do, but yeah, okay. Help is help. Bye, guys.